Polygons of Autumn. Welcome to Stargazers. I'm Dean Regas, astronomer from the Cincinnati Observatory.
And I'm James Alberry, director of the Kika Silvaplaw Planetarium in Gainesville, Florida. Well, Dean, we finally reached that time of year again.
Halloween?
Yes, but more importantly, we're nearing the middle of autumn, and it's at this time of year that we can see a multitude of celestial polygons, all in the sky at the same time. The challenge is, you'll have to view it between midnight and 2 in the morning.
But don't worry, if you wait a month, you'll be able to see them all shortly after sunset.
We have a triangle, a square, a pentagon, and a hexagon. So get ready while we connect the dots. Let's show you.
Okay, we have our skies set up for just before midnight any night this week, and we'll start our polygon scavenger hunt facing west and work our way eastward.
And the number of sides that each of our polygons displays increases by 1 as we travel eastward. So let's start facing west, and the first polygon we see has 3 sides and 3 angles. It's none other than the summer triangle.
This pattern of bright stars is what we call an asterism. It's like an unofficial star pattern taken from 3 different constellations. The stars of the summer triangle are Vega, the brightest star in Lyra the harp, Altair, the brightest star in Aquila the eagle, and Deneb, the brightest star in Cygnus the swan.
Moving upward to almost overhead is our next polygon, and it has 4 sides and 4 angles. The stars that make this polygon are all in the same constellation. We call it the Great Square of Pegasus, and it represents the body of the flying horse. Let's draw it out. We'll start at Markab, which marks the base of the neck of Pegasus. Then we'll move to the star Shiat, which marks the point where the legs attach to the body.
We'll then draw the horse's stomach and go to the star Alpheratz, which is a star that Pegasus shares with Andromeda, the princess. Then, to finish off the square, we arrive at the star Algenib, which completes the rear and back of the horse.
All right, so we've seen a triangle
With 3 sides.
and a square.
With 4 sides.
So now we need a 5-sided polygon.
A pentagon.
Exactly. And we have an excellent candidate for this if we aim ourselves to the northeast. The brightest star in this pentagon also happens to be the closest of them. At only 42 light years away, Capella marks the apex of the pentagon-shaped constellation called Auriga the Charioteer.
Traveling in a counterclockwise direction around the pentagon are Menkalinon, which is 82 light years away and marks the shoulder of the charioteer. Next we have the star Mahasam, which marks the wrist of Auriga and is a binary star system over 166 light years away from us.
Next we run into my favorite star in Auriga, Elnath. This star is approximately 131 light years from Earth and is a star that Auriga shares with Taurus the Bull, marking the end of one of the bull's horns.
Lastly, we come to the star Kabdilinon, which is roughly 500 light years away from us.
So we have a triangle, a square, and a pentagon. We need a 6-sided figure.
Well, you're in luck, because if you go outside at 2 a.m. your local time, the last stars of the winter hexagon will be rising in the east, just before the summer triangle sets in the west. If you have a clear horizon to the east and west, you can see them both in the sky at the same time. Well, let's start with Capella and move downward toward the horizon.
Here you have Castor and Pollux, the heads of the Gemini twins, and closer still to the horizon you have Procyon and Canis Minor, and further south you have Sirius and Canis Major.
Moving upward, you have Rigel, the foot of Orion the hunter, and then up to Orion's left you have Aldebaran, marking the eye of Taurus the bull.
Then finishing off, we head back to Capella to complete the hexagon. 4 separate shapes made by 18 stars in 10 different constellations.
Phew! And you can find them all tonight when you keep looking up.